Hey, how y'all doing out there in YouTube land? This is Stiletto coming at you from the Wild Wild West. And today, well, I decided not to do the Towel Wars today. I'll probably have to do them next weekend. Had a busy weekend this weekend. Had some unexpected things happen. But anyway, we do have some packages in. And these are from Liberty Parkway. I'm pretty sure I know what these are. If they are what I think they are, these are a gift from Lucky and his wife. Pretty sure I know what they are. So let's get into it. Doing the unboxing today is my favorite purple knife. The one that you've seen many a times. What you doing, Juju? Huh? Wanna come say hi to everybody? Out there in YouTube land? Huh? That's my sweetie? That's my girl. We got some unboxing to do. There we go, kiddo. Oh yeah, I know what this is. These are my flashlights I got from Cabela's with the gift card that Lucky and his wife gave me. All right. Can't wait to see these. Awesome. My flashlight is sort of the El Cheapo, my tactical flashlight that I carry all the time. And it's starting to do some weird things, so it's time to replace it. So I decided to replace it with the gift card that they gave me from Cabela's. Oh, that's sweet. That looks like a sweet flashlight. All right, let's put these boxes and things out the way. And this one should be the headlamp. I got one for the head also. They're both Bushnell flashlights. And they're both rechargeable. Because I hate buying batteries. I know sometimes though, if you're getting something for, like the purpose of it being for a bug out type thing, sometimes it might be better to have batteries, because when you have batteries, you can just buy batteries. Oh yeah, that looks sweet. Let's get a look at the box. I forget which model it is. Bushnell Pro 400 lumen rechargeable headlamp. This one that you wear around your head. And I got this for when I work in the garage. Lots of times I end up, working into the night or whatever, and I can't see nothing. Like when you have to get down those little areas and where the light gets sort of blocked by yourself that you have in your garage. Oh, that's sweet. Oh yeah, check that out. I'm sure it probably doesn't have a charge in it yet. Oh yeah, it does. It's bright. Woo! That's real bright, people. Awesome. Awesome. I was expecting to be charged already. I'm going to leave it up because that's something that's going to get used a lot. And I'll also keep it in my bug out bag too. That is pretty awesome. Let you guys get a look at the box. Let me see. It says Bushnell Pro 400 lumen rechargeable headlamp. I guess that's the model, the Bushnell Pro 400 lumen. Awesome, people. Let's check out the other one. Now this one's supposed to be a tactical flashlight, a rechargeable tactical flashlight. Whoa. That's a serious flashlight. It has an aluminum body. Got the recharge cord here. This one's Bushnell Pro 1000 lumen flashlight. It has a high-low strobe settings, 3 modes, momentary on and off switch, weather resistant, ultra bright lumens, IPX4 weather resistant. Beam distance 162 meters. Impact resistant to 1 meter. Runtime 2 hours and 45 minutes. Well, at 1,000 lumens, it's 2 hours and 45 minutes. If you're using a low beam, it's 85 lumens, and that lasts 17 hours. Wow. 800 lumens, it's 3 hours and 15 minutes. It says, warning, do not disassemble product. Okay, so I can't take this one apart. 1,000 lumen rechargeable flashlight. I've never had a flashlight with 1,000 lumens. So this is something new for me, people. I'm gonna take this out because I'll be using that to recharge it. This is really nice. Thank you, Lucky. Thank you, guys. You and your wife, yeah, you guys absolutely rock. This will be carried with me every day. That's my emergency equipment in my car, my bug out stuff, and all along with all that stuff. Let's see if it works already. I think this one needs to be charged. Okay. Or maybe it needs, I'm not turning it on right. Let me see. Oh, okay. Whoa. This is awesome. It has some weight to it too. It's not a lightweight flashlight. Whoa. Whoa, it made my hand hot. Woo! Oh yeah, it makes your hand hot. I love it. I love it. Let me see. It says this way. How do you know which setting? Oh, there's a charge port right here. It's got a charge port right there. And then you turn this ring. And it goes to whatever that means. I'm digging it. Trying to figure out how you make it. Maybe you have to click it. Okay, there's a low beam. That'd be the low beam. Then you click it. That's off. There's a strobe. High beam. Off. Low. Strobe. Okay. I'm digging it. This is perfect. And it's a heavy, this is heavy duty. You could use this as a less than lethal weapon too. Self-defense tool. That's what I like about these tactical flashlights. They serve more purposes than just being a flashlight. It's got a pocket clip too, even though I wouldn't carry it like that. This is a really nice flashlight. I can't remember how much it was. I want to say it was like $50 or something, $50 or $60, something like that. I can't remember. This one was like 20 something bucks. My total bill was like 84 bucks. And Lucky and his wife gave me a gift card for Cabela's that was for $50. It was a Christmas present. I'm just now getting it. Absolutely love it, people. Absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. What you think, sweetie? You like the flashlight? You want to check it out? You want to check out the flashlight? I don't want to flash this in your eyes. That'd probably hurt. But look at that. Well, this changes it too, just by moving this lever. See? That's the 1000 lumen. So you probably have, you have 3 beams, that one's high, one's medium, and one's low. Very cool. That'll work. Oh, and something else that Lucky wanted me to do. Something else Lucky wanted me to do. He wanted to see all my purple blades. So let's start off with the one that you guys see all the time lately. 8020S. This one's Purple Haze. Purple Haze. You know, I'm going to remove this so that they show up better on the camera. Move my cold steel mat that Cold Steel gave me. Oh, news, Towel War. The Towel War is back, the 4-inch Towel War. Saw it today on the internet. Everybody was telling me about it. I went and checked it out. Yep, it's for real. It's for $199 though at Midway. So me, myself, I'm going to get one. I'm going to wait until they have a sale. I'm going to wait until, you know, Midway has one of their holiday sales. And what's the next one? Probably 4th of July coming up or something like that. But anyway, I'm gonna wait for the holiday still, and then I'm gonna try to get one, because see if they have it on sale. Because usually Midway always puts Cold Steel stuff on sale. So that's why I would recommend to everybody. Okay, sweetie, come on down, kiddo. Come on down. Oh, don't rub around on the knife, sweetie. Don't do that. Don't do that. Grandpa doesn't want you to do that. Oh, you think that's your table, huh? You think that's your table? You taking over? You taking over? I'll see what you're doing. You're taking over. You just gonna take over the whole show. Well, you gotta show your karambits. Show your karambits. Show everybody your 20 karambits. Okay, kiddo, you gotta come down, kiddo. Come on. That's my girl. All right. Well, anyway, let me get back to this. 8020S. Let me see. The first purple one I got was my Civivi Cogent. This one was Purple Rain. Purple Rain. That's the first Purple Rain, if I remember right. Purple Rain. And then after that came Purple Rain number 2. My 8020.5, the one that's in my drawer right now. This one was from last year or year before, I can't remember. Next up, oh wait a minute, no. We're missing one here. Well, there it is. There it is. And this was Purple Rain also. Got 3 Purple Rains. My bag lighter XL, the one that came with the white handles that I writ dyed. I writ dyed the handles to purple, royal purple. That was last year. And the newest one, there it is right there. Snaggletooth MF. So we got an 8020 Demco knives, 8020S. We got the with the clip point blade, non-slotted clip point blade that I totally polished out. This one's pretty much a totally custom knife. This one's been, as y'all know, it's been totally customized, polished everything. It originally had orange G10 scales, and I purchased these scales off of the Demco Knives website from John Demco. I want the purple scales. The backspacer came from Original Goat. It's an aluminum backspacer from Original Goat that I polished all out. And all the other, and it's got the Lynch Northwest deep carry pocket clip that came with the knife when I purchased it. It also has skiff bearings in it. Came with the knife when I purchased it. And other than that, it's all been just polished by me. Just totally polished. Absolutely love it. This is my favorite knife. I love all my cold steel triads, but I like carrying this one the most because it's the most fun. Now, if I knew I was going to need a real silk defense folder, I would go with the cold steel triad. Even though I think this is, a very strong knife too, I just don't think anything's stronger than a triad folder. That's my personal opinion. But the triad folders aren't the most fun though. You know what I mean? If you're like me and you like to fidget, this one's the most fun. And they're not cheap and they're not easy to get. I know all that. And that's the reason why I always get these things off of eBay when I find a good used one. I'm not going to get any more though. I have all the ones I want. I think I have like 6 of them or something like that. But I have all the, I don't need any more. I don't want any more. But I absolutely love these knives. I know they're not cheap, but the way I always get them, the way I purchased 4 of mine, and they were all like $350 or less. The cheapest one I purchased was $225. And it's just like this one. It's also in my box this year. And I purchased that. That was like one of my first ones I purchased few years ago. And now it came with blue Grivix scales. And it's just like this. It has a clip point blade, a stonewash clip point blade. And it was like a brand new knife. It was like a brand new knife. I purchased it from a eBay dealer that's a pawn shop on eBay. The person that sells their pawn shop items. So I guess he wasn't really worried about getting the full price or whatever. He probably just wanted to get whatever money he probably loaned out to the person or whatever. And so it was only $225. It was like it's a brand new knife. It was totally unused looking when I purchased it. Functions perfectly to this day. And now it has the JG10 handle scales on it. That's the one that has the white JG10 scales that I bought from Demco Knives, from John Demco. And it's just like this one, only it's all stock. This one, except for the backspacer, I put the V-groove backspacer on it lately. But other than that, well, I guess not all stock because I changed the handle scales too from Rivery to G10. But they're Demco scales though. The only modified parts on it are the pocket clip, the backspacer, and the bearings. Because I like skiff bearings. Gives it that little bit of extra smoothness that I like in a folder. Absolutely love this one though. This is my favorite knife. Out of all my pocket knives to carry, this is my favorite. You gotta get down, sweetie. You gotta get down, kiddo. This one was the first one that I had that was purple. And made me fall in love with the purple color. This is my Civivi Cogent. I've had this knife for about 3, going on 4 years, I guess. Or whenever the Cogents first came out, this is one of the first Cogents, first button locks I bought. Next to my Protex. But it's like the first budget button lock I bought. And I absolutely love this knife. I carried it all the time when I first got it. Excellent knife. Fits in my hand too. As you all know, I don't like knives that don't fit my hand. It's a little bit small, and that's the reason why I went to this one, to the bag lighter, because I wanted a little bit bigger handle. Now, like I always tell everybody, plunge locks are good for light duty knives. A plunge lock is not like a heavy duty lock knife type, like a triad or a deadbolt or something like that, or even an axis lock. All those locks are a lot stronger. Or Spyderco ball bearing lock, the one I like on my Spydercos, the Mannix. So I wouldn't spine whack or do anything like batoning, spine whacking, or anything heavy duty on this knife. This knife is good for light duty cutting chores. The Plunge-Lock is a common lock that they use for automatics. Automatic knives usually don't have very good locks. I'm gonna let y'all know that. That's one advantage to having a manual lock, manual folder over an automatic folder. Because most automatic folders have like plunge locks or the weaker lock types. Except for the new Adamas. That one is really tight. The new Crewwear Adamas automatic, it uses the axis lock, but then it has an axis lock. And so you push a lever on the back of the spine, and it locks up the axis lock so it can't come undone, even if you hit the butt end of it. That's usually the weak side of a axis lock or a crossbar lock. When you hit it on a butt, lots of times the lock bar will bounce down and the blade will come unlocked and it'll fold in. So that's how you make one of those fail. But as long as you're not doing that, it's a very strong lock. My Civivi Cogent. I think this has like a 3.47 or 3.5 inch blade. Excellent knife, excellent little knife. Next one up. Okay, I think this one was before this one. This is the Bag Lighter. I love the Bag Lighter XL. And again, this is not a heavy duty knife. I would consider this a light duty knife. It's great for, I like these kind of knives because they're good for food prep and stuff. It's a great work knife for me. Because it's good for, preparing meals and doing food prep stuff, especially this one with the uncoated blade. Matter of fact, I might put this one back in my drawer and take the other one out. The one with the marble carbon fiber and the black blade, because Lucky was talking to me, he was talking about coatings on blades when you use things for food prep. And that's what I use these knives for is food prep. All these lighter weight knives I have. And this is a fun knife too. And that's the reason why I like it, because it's fun. I like having fun knives. It gets boring having knives that aren't fun. Knives that you can't fidget with. I like a knife that I could fidget with. And these are awesome fidget knives. Button locks are a great knife lock for people who like to fidget. And it's probably the best way to get into fidgeting if you don't want to spend a lot of money, because you can get a lot of great button lock folders, or I should say plunge lock folders for under $100. There's a lot of great, especially the ones from China, Civivi, Sencut, Kaiser, CJRB. There's a lot of great companies, especially from China. I'm gonna say that, especially from China, because China has come up in their quality. You can't deny that. They have come up in their quality. This is a very nice knife. Very nice knife. And for under $100, if you want to get into a plunge lock or try out a plunge lock, I would say your best bet would be to go with one of those brands. Civivi, Kaiser, or CJRB, Sencut. Go with one of those. That'd be my advice, because you can find a really nice, fun knife that's a nice size. Great for light duty use. Again, they're not. I wouldn't get one if you're looking for a self-defense knife. I wouldn't get one of these. Even though you could use it, in a self-defense situation, I wouldn't recommend it, because I don't know. I just like for self-defense knives, I'd want like a triad lock or a deadbolt or something like that. Why? Because and yes, I'm saying deadbolt, and you guys know I don't recommend the deadbolt that much no more, because I developed up and down play in my Clever Girl. But it's not a whole lot of up and down play. It's just enough to make me annoyed that it exists, because I expect it to be better than that. I expect it to be self-adjusting and stuff, but it's okay though. It's still not going to come unlocked though, because with those two bars sticking through the blade tang, even with a little bit wear in the deadbolt, it's still not going to come unlocked. You'd have to literally break the deadbolt in order for that knife to fail, because it has two holes in the tang, and it goes right through the tang. And it holds the blade in place. So I totally trust that knife, because I know it'd take a lot to actually make that lock fail. You'd have to break it. You have to really break the deadbolt. So even though it has some issues with the pivots coming loose and stuff like that. And if you get the manual ones, they don't really come loose. You could red Loctite them to the because the pivot screws into the other liner, and you can red Loctite it into the liner, so it won't come. You gotta let it dry really good, and they won't come loose because I don't know. My Seismic and my Clever Girls and what other one I have, the Trask and the Linchpin, all those manual ones. Once you do that to them, they don't come loose no more. But with the assistant ones, like the Nokin and the M16s, the Kit Carson ones, they will come loose. I think it's just because it just puts too much shock on it when it opens up, because it opens up so fast and hard. I think it just vibrates the pivot loose regardless. But these are great knives, great light duty knives. If you're just looking for a nice, great light duty knife, EDC knife, I would recommend one of these Plunge-Locks. Next up, oh yeah, the king of the fidgeters, the 80-20.5. Nothing is better at fidgeting than an 80-20.5. Not even the 80-20S model can hang with 80-20.5 when it comes to fidgeting. Why? It's because the size of it, the weight of it, it's just perfect for fidgeting. These little 3-inch, this is like a 3.2-inch blade, I think, and the shark's foot is a 3-inch blade. These are just excellent, and the handles are just the right size, so they fit in your hand just right, and you got a nice full grip. Got more grip than you do on the Cogent. With a little bit smaller blade, I absolutely love it. And you can and they make all sorts of parts for this. You can make this. This one has fly titanium purple peel ply purple scales on it, with a fly titanium solid brass thumb stud, and original goat solid brass backspacer, jimped brass backspacer. Absolutely love it. And this one is a AUS 10A, AUS 10A, AUS 10A, DLC coated with black hardware and a black Lynch Northwest pocket clip, and of course skip bearings inside. This is the king. These 80-20.5s, doesn't matter which one you got, with the clip blade or the shark's foot, these are the best at fidgeting. I think these are the most fun to fidget with. And this goes to work a lot. You can see it's getting some wear on it. It's starting to look, but I'm not going to polish it. I'm just going to let it look like that. I absolutely love these. And this is the new one. This is the new one that Lucky gave me. It's got purple heart wood. It's black stone washed. It's got even a black stone washed snaggletooth MF on it. All the hardware, pocket clips, all black stone wash. Awesome knife. Got the original backspacer on it. But this is made out of a 4-Max Scout. So it has a Japanese AUS 10A steel. It's been custom sharpened by a professional sharpener. It's put together by Rob. I think Rob did the stone washing on it too. Rob at Snaggletooth. This is a knife that he customized. He made the handle scales. It's beautiful. Purple heartwood. He's also making these out of walnut. I think you have to contact him personally if you want one of these. These are awesome. I'd like to see him come out with some micarta scales too, because I love micarta. I like micarta and I like G10. Those are probably my two favorite handle scale materials. Micarta and G10. They already make these with G10 scales if you get the higher end models. But I would like to see a micarta one, like a burlap, purple burlap. Oh man, purple burlap micarta, that'd be the shiznit. But anyway, there's the video. This one has a 4-inch blade, 3-inch blade, 4-inch blade, 3.5-inch blade, and 3.7-inch blade. Let me line them all up so you can see how long the knives are. I think this one should be the longest. This should be the second longest. And I don't line up handle to handle. That's not the way to line up if you want to see how long a blade is. I always see people doing that. I always wonder why they line it up handle to handle. See how much shorter this makes this one look? That's not what it really is though. You got to put it pivot to pivot. Then you can see how long the blade really is. It just has a shorter handle than this one. This one has a 6-inch handle. This one I think is probably a 5-inch handle, which is perfect. There we go, 3.7 inch. See, now you can see the sizes aren't all that much different when you go to blade size. Look at that. See what I'm saying? This one's big and heavy and chunky. This one's slim and fast. This one's slim and fast. And this one's slim and fast. And this one's slim and fast. This is the heavyweight. Is the, I'd say it looks like a sumo wrestler. This one would be a sumo wrestler. This one looks more like a basketball player. This one looks like a running back. This is a wide receiver. And what's this one? I don't know, I think this one's a gymnast. Because that's the fastest one. That's a gymnast. All right, people. Well, I absolutely love my stuff that you got for me there, Lucky. Well, actually, you gave me the ability to purchase it. Absolutely love it. The gift card. I use it. Now you can see what I used it for. Absolutely love this flashlight. Peace out, Stiletto.